11. They beat the Cubs by the final of 12-7.
So I want to take you down memory lane.
All right.
I want you to love on yourself. I want you to take me inside the mindset. His OPS has gotten better each of the last 4 seasons. Need a drink or anything?
You know, I'm always down for that one.
I don't think I'm more fired up for anyone than Torey Lovello.
You have to prepare to win every inch all over the baseball field.
If you would have saw the warm-up before this game, you would have thought I couldn't get the Little Leaguers out of Williamsport.
What was the flight home like?
I don't remember.
Welcome inside Studio
Yeah.
21, and we're in DeRo's Digs. Now, because of socially distant rules, only one of us...
Stay over there.
I'm over here. Lauren, she can't even be here. So
No.
you're welcome,
And
DeRo.
you know
I'm
what?
here.
And you know what? She doesn't want to be here.
No,
Watching baseball,
Truth be
grinding it
told.
out.
I didn't want to be here.
That is true.
That is
okay. Are you going to take your jacket off? Or
No,
are you
I'm
gonna,
good. It's
you
fine.
going to stay stuffy?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you inside the mind of what I'm about when I go back at night. I take a look at all the matchups, the games start, and they're starting actually an hour earlier, which is nice.
That's
and
nice.
I've been able to really bounce around. No gym. Shut down, so I drove here, we had to bring dumbbells. I occasionally mix in like
A little
couple
resistance band,
sets,
maybe?
doing different things, calling some people, and then I locked in on the game. So, first game I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
Milwaukee versus Pittsburgh.
Yeah, let's see what you
Okay, let's lock in right here. Pause this right here. Can I pause this?
Yes, it's your DVR.
All right.
It's your TV.
Who is that?
Brandon Woodruff?
You know that.
Yeah.
I bet you the rest of the world doesn't know it, and they should get to know him. Let's go. Bang. He was electric. Put the name on the back of the jersey. You know when we first found out about Brandon Woodruff? When he was taking Clayton Kershaw deep in the
playoffs.
2018 playoffs from the left side. Well, yesterday against the Buccos, and he's John Smoltz's sneaky pick in 60 games to beat, pause. I keep saying pause like I'm doing Skybox.
Exactly.
Bang. John Smoltz picked Brandon Woodruff to win the Cy Young this year in 60 games. But he was dominant, just a little bit of a heads up. Yesterday, he's starting to incorporate a changeup a little bit more into his repertoire, and it became his massive secondary pitch yesterday. Buzzsaw fastball, two-seamer that he can run 97 and 99 miles an hour, and he has become the ace of the Milwaukee Brewers, no doubt. Okay, Christian Yelich. Let me set the scene. Stay here. He's 1 for 27. That's panic button in a 60-game season.
Okay.
Not for him. For a guy like myself, I would be losing sleep, potential weight, not eating, getting in arguments with my wife if I was 1 for 27. That's a fact. Because since the 2018 All-Star game until the end of last year, he's led the majors in home runs, batting average, slugging percentage, weighted runs created plus. I mean, Milwaukee, if they're going anywhere, it goes
Gotta get
through
ready.
him. So I was like, let me take a look. Let's go.
I love your
the
sound effects.
I don't know
I
why I
love
throw it in
everything.
there. Now, Kyle Hendricks does have a devastating changeup, but I want to take you through. There's a lot of swing and miss here, really struggling. On the left side, that's 2019, home run, lock in. Okay, rack that back. So I'm trying to find something real quick. Tell me if you see anything. The only thing I can see, bring it all the way back. I want the first one to move too. Okay? The only thing I can see.
More of a leg kick?
And I'm going to get up right here. This is summer camp. This bug's a little off. This is summer camp right here. This is last year. I want you to focus on the hands. I want you to focus on, he starts here, and then I want you to focus on the fact that his hands kind of are along for the ride. There's not a focus on a pushback. It's more like, I'm just going to let my hands load naturally. Where I feel like here, and again, I'm splitting hairs right here. I feel like there is a focus on almost, he's getting a little arm bar-y with this left arm and maybe getting it stuck, just a smidge. So run this a little bit and go, and then run this. Watch how his hands are much more relaxed, and it's subtle. There's not that real reach to get a load.
He doesn't bring them back as far.
Not as far.
Yeah.
Could be something.
Okay.
I don't know, Christian.
interesting.
Might be absolutely nothing, but it's the only thing side angle
Yeah.
that I could really, really check out. Okay, got off that game. Locked in on my man Nate Pearson. This is what they look like,
dude.
okay? So timeout. Pause this. Bring up a board real quick, because not only is he young and just throwing absolute gas. S-Rod, can we pop that board in?
I love
Okay.
your ability to bring
Look
in
at the
graphics.
first inning and the third inning. Look at the pitch sequences here. I mean, just establish this fastball, right? You got to get people on your heater, swing, swing, swing mode. And then I break out the nasty off-speed stuff in the later innings, and I got you. So, first start in the big leagues against Max Scherzer, you know he's nervous. But he's got the stuff to combat it. So early in the game, he's chucking nothing but heaters, and then look at the slider usage go up, occasional curveball when he never even showed it in the first 3 innings. So I'm gonna run you through a couple at bats because this guy's filthy. Bring it back out. This is Trey Turner in the top of the 4th. He gets a call on a slider, then goes 97 black, 90. There's nothing you can do. That's a tip of the hat. Move on. I'll get you next time. Then later, the next inning, so you're on nothing but gas. He gets Victor Robles right here. Now he gets him in swing mode on the fastball, and he goes to this nasty little slider he's got right here. That's normally a pitch that would get tagged, but you got to respect that or you
late.
get beat. Look at that, 96. Now I got you set up. Whoop, whoop. See you later. This was impressive. Watching him pitch on the mound, it just brings me back down to Tampa. You know, Tyler Glass now, just this size, the sheer size of Pearson on the mound. Toronto, interesting.
Pearson said afterwards,
Interesting.
he said, you know, I had the fastball command was good, but I thought it was interesting. He said, I feel like I belong here. And that's just after one start.
That's seriously,
Very confident in
seriously
himself.
half the battle, right? Okay. So we're gonna dive around now. We went Pearson. So then I said, let me flip on the Mets real quick. What is that?
Dr. DeRo's.
Did we cure Pete Alonso?
I think we might have,
Was he watching?
probably.
Maybe.
4 hits.
Let's dive in a little bit. Polar bear. I mean, that's staying back, right? Everything staying sequenced, up the middle, not trying to do too much, letting the ball get deep. I know this is a bleeder right here, and then he gets thumbed right on this next one and throws an absolute grenade. Get off me, ball! For a 4-for-4 night. But that's how it starts. You get in and look at him. You think? Cured. First guy cured. There'll be many others, but that one, polar bear.
You're
That-
regular Doctors Without Borders over here. So good.
This is awesome. Okay. Now keep bouncing around. Where are we going, S-Rod? Bounce around. Yeah, can I give the Tigers a little run?
Yeah.
Last year, they fielded a team. They didn't even have, honestly, a chance.
Jonathan Scope.
This year, they signed Scope, CJ Crone for the same deals on the same day. Bottom line is, these guys have done it. I'll get into Jacoby Jones in a second. Pause this real quick. CJ Crone, 25 homers in 2019, 25 homers in 2018, 30 homers in 2019. Jonathan Scope has hit 30 before. So they're having some veterans in the lineup to kind of massage these rookies through. A guy like this, who I met 30 clubs, 30 days in 2019. First off, can you lock in on the size of Jacoby Jones's hands? Does he even need a glove?
How tall is he? Because
He
you're
is
a tall
a
dude.
monster. A
Like
monster.
6'5"?
LSU, you could tell just raw talent. Didn't totally know how to play the game of baseball, but it's coming, people. It's coming in a big way because he's off to a big start. Let's run it. He's got 3 homers in the first couple games right here. I mean, big man, 6'4", patrol center field, known for his defense. You start swinging a bat like this, you could deal with a few punch-outs if you're going to change the score of the game. Pretty awesome. So I wanted to give the Tigers some
You're off to a
run,
good, nice start.
Freddie is going to hate me saying this. I've done it in my career as well. Freddie Freeman, 0 for 4, the golden sombrero with 4 punch-outs. Pause. Then he's got to get on a plane from Tampa, come back to Atlanta, home opener. This is how they're positioning Freddie Freeman last night, Kevin Cash and the boys. 4 outfielders, Charlie Morton, look at the infield. Freddie Free? Really? Nah. I've seen him go the other way way too many times. Now, you hang a curveball, he's going to change the score of the game. He's one of the best hitters in all the sport. But he's willing to dumb himself down and take that knock the other way and up the middle throughout the course of the game. I mean, this is a guy that is obsessed with hitting, not hitting homers. So he's trying to hit line drives over the shortstop's head. I thought it was interesting, and I'd love to see the analytics that would force Kevin Cash to employ 4 outfielders and 2 to the right side, because I feel like Freddie's going to beat that all the time. Maybe they're okay with him just taking his knock to left field and passing the baton, but I don't know. It seemed a little much against a guy like Freddie Freeman.
That was a good win for the Atlanta Braves. They
So much going on.
needed that. You've got
Andrew Heaney, Mark Gubicza. I stayed up late last night and watched the Angels-Mariners. Mark Gubicza did an unbelievable breakdown about how Andrew Heaney has deception and how he hides the baseball. I thought that was really cool. So there was a lot going on.
How much
Bouncing
storage
around.
space do you have in your DVR? A bunch, I imagine, right?
Enough. You know what I do know? Whoever's idea was it for us to wear those tuxes was